Fall review, problem 18. The perimeter of a rectangle is 76 inches. The length of the rectangle is 4 less than twice the width. What is the length and the width of the rectangle? When you get one of these rectangle and perimeter problems, the first thing that you should do is to write the equation for the length. They said the length of the rectangle is. So I know is means equals, so I'm going to start off with my length is. They said 4 less than twice the width. Well, I always want you to start with the width. When they said twice the width, that means 2 times W. If I want 4 less than that, then I'm going to subtract 4. The reason that I always want you to make sure that you put the W's first is it because you write L is equal to 4 minus 2W. That is not the same thing, and that will give you the wrong answer. So make sure that you put your W's first, then you add or subtract some numbers from it. So now that I have my equation for length, instead of calling the two sides of my rectangle length and width, I'm going to substitute this in place of length. So I'm going to call that one 2W minus 4, which also makes this one 2W minus 4. So now I need to write the equation for my perimeter, which means that I'm adding up all these sides. That's going to create combining like terms problems. 2W's plus 1W plus 2W plus 1W gives me 6W's. If I have a negative 4 and another negative 4, now I have negative 8, and this is equal to that perimeter that they told me in the problem, 76 inches. Well, now that I've got my equation written for the perimeter, I can actually just solve for that letter W. So I need to start by adding 8 to each side, which is going to give me 6W is equal to 84. Then from there, I need to finish dividing each side by 6 to get the W by itself. So W is equal to positive 14. All right, now that I have one of my letters, I'm going to go back to that equation that I wrote to begin with, L is equal to 2W minus 4, and plug that in place of W. So 2 times 14 minus 4, which means the length is equal to 2 times 14. So that's going to be 28 minus 4, which means that my answer is 24. So whenever you put your final answer together, make sure you put your length and width together and put labels. The length is equal to 24 inches, and the width is equal to 14 inches.